We're here in Sheffield at the first weekend of the trials for the Box Lacrosse team. How's it gone so far?
It's been great. We've got close to 50 players and 6 goalies. So it's been a great opportunity for the players to show what they have, and an opportunity for the coaches to look and see at the talent and evaluate the talent. We've come a long way since our first time I saw the team in 2016, where we had 20 players and 1 goalie. And now there's so many more players playing box lacrosse, and the game is growing in England, and it's been great watching them play.
And just from your point of view, obviously you played box, you coach box. Why is box lacrosse such a good version of the game?
I think box lacrosse is naturally for fans. They'll just love watching it. It's got everything. It's fast. There's lots of scoring. It's physical. It's a lot of action back and forth, 30-second clock, so it's not a slow version of the game. So fans find it very exciting. They love the action, they like the hitting, they like the scoring. So people who are watching box lacrosse are automatically drawn to it, and a lot of the players are the same because they enjoy the physicality, they enjoy the speed of the game and the action of the game.
And there's obviously the new sixes version of the form of the game, which is there's been a bit of a buzz around that at the minute. How do you think that version of the game will help box, and how could box help that version?
I think naturally, the sixes game is new, and they're trying to find a bit of a hybrid between box lacrosse and field lacrosse, and the opportunities for players to potentially play in the Olympics is exciting for them. And I think it's also, if you look at the sixes game, I watched it for 2 or 3 minutes and immediately we're drawn to the fact that it's so much similar to box lacrosse. You've got 5 players changing on the go, back and forth. So I think the skill of the box lacrosse players, the passing, the catching, the shooting, will be naturally transferable to the sixes game. And I think what you'll find is players who want to play sixes, field players who want to play sixes, it will be a huge advantage for them to play box lacrosse, because the skills that they'll gain in box lacrosse will help them in sixes. You're going to see that with the American team, the Iroquois team. The majority of the players playing sixes are box lacrosse players, and those that have box lacrosse skills.
It's the European Championships next year, and the England team's coming off the back of a pretty good World Championships a couple of years back. What are you hoping that the England team can do at next year's tournament?
I think for the Euros is different than the Worlds. With the World Championships, a lot of the European teams know that the Iroquois in the United States and Canada, you're not going to win the World Championships. So for us to finish 4th at the Worlds was amazing, and it was a great feather in our cap. With the team that we had, it was awesome. So with the Euros, obviously, I think all the teams, including England, our goal is to try to win the Euros, and it's an opportunity to do that. We're in a transition for us because we're trying to use more and more national players and more English players, which is great because the game is growing here. And so we're getting more and more natural English players who are learning how to play box lacrosse. So we're really looking forward to going to the Euros. The competition will be there. The Czechs, the Finns are very good. The Israeli team is very good. And so obviously we'll have to get through them. But I think for us, we were definitely looking to medal.